Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Loony and we are here for episode 5, minisode 4, which is gonna be the last minisode for a while. Because after this one, we're gonna go and face off against the Ender Dragon, and then we're actually gonna get to the projects, so the game will become a little bit more interesting. Today, we're mostly farming sugarcane for paper, finding the final villager traits that we need, one of which is looting 3 for a sword. We need this desperately because it will make the finding of ender pearls much quicker, because if you go out looking for endermen and you don't have looting on your sword, it can take quite a few nights to get all the pearls you need to activate the end portal. So now first we're gonna go inside and set up our villagers. It took us quite a while breaking lecterns over and over again to cycle through traits, but we finally found a protection 4 villager and we brought his price down with the zombie trick. So that has us covered for one of the most important enchantments we need right now. Right now we're only looking for Unbreaking and looting, and then we're good to go. So after protection we just kept cycling through traits with the next guy. This one also took quite a few tries, but then eventually, after double bookshelves, we placed the lectern down and got Unbreaking 3. That's one of the ones we really need. It will keep our gear intact, so after the fight we have something left. And then the next villager was actually pretty quick. He gave us looting 3, so now we're ready to go out tonight and farm for ender pearls. But while we're waiting for the nighttime, we're gonna go to the brewing stand first, and we're gonna brew a bunch of slow falling potions. Slow falling potions are gonna be very key in this fight, because they will actually keep us alive. What we did is we took nether wart, we will make awkward potion, and add a phantom membrane to it, which will make a slow falling potion, and then add redstone dust to it, which will extend the duration from 1 minute 30 to 4 minutes. The slow falling potions will make sure that once we tower up to kill one of the crystals, if we get knocked off, we're not gonna die, or if the dragon will smash us way up in the sky with his wings, we're not gonna die, we're just gonna slowly drift to the ground. But we have to keep an eye on the potion effect, because if it wears out middle of a fight and we don't see it, we might still die. So this fight is gonna be a little bit intense, but if we come prepared, I'm very confident that we're not gonna mess it up and it's actually gonna be smooth sailing. When nighttime came around, we went outside, saw a bunch of creepers which we avoided, and we went to grab a horse, put it in a safe place and equip it with diamond horse armor. And this horse is gonna be our little trick to find endermen and lure them away from all the mobs that are standing in between. So let's see how this first night went. So far we managed to find one enderman tonight, and we're in a bit of a hard location because we're surrounded by forest and water on all sides, which makes it hard to navigate with the horse. Apart from looking for endermen, we decided that tonight is probably a good night to farm some creepers, because we need to get some gunpowder for firework rockets, and the firework rockets we'll use after the fight to go into the end and find an elytra, because elytra will make the chance of us dying to fall damage much lower. Thing with these creepers though is that I'm not very used to playing in third person, so sometimes it's a little bit hard to get a solid hit in, and I sometimes spam my sword, which means that I don't do much damage, and then this happened. And I was freaked out at this moment. I was so scared that one more arrow from a skeleton would hit me and we would be done for. Luckily, I barely survived with half a heart. My horse died. At this point, I assumed that I lost the horse armor and the saddle as well, which later it turned out I hadn't. But this was a big warning about how I have to be more careful with the creepers, or there's a very, very good chance that this is how I die, by a creeper explosion. So let's say it's a lesson learned, and it's an important one, because it might stretch the duration of our world. After another night of not very successful Enderman hunting around the house, I decided it was probably best to take the new horse that we found during the daytime and venture over to find a more open biome. So we went on a horse ride through the countryside looking for something like a desert maybe. And then, just as night was starting to fall, we found our desert, which made the ender pearl hunting a whole lot smoother. By the end of the night, we had 15 ender pearls. That will definitely get us to the end. So let's get back to base first. Right now we're doing final preparations. We got a bunch of materials. We have the potions. We also made 3 strength potions, which will allow us to do more damage to the dragon. And hopefully make the fight a little bit shorter, so we have less chance to die because less time to take hits. Then we have a book of mending and a book of unbreaking, a stack of gunpowder and a stack of paper. These 4 items are there to make firework rockets, find an elytra, on the spot enchant it with the anvil that we also have in our inventory, and give it unbreaking and mending so we can instantly fly away in the end to go and get more elytra and more shulker boxes, because that is the definite mission after we defeat the dragon. We want elytra, we want another elytra at the very least, and we want some shulker boxes. And yeah, then we have a bow and arrow to kill the crystals. We're gonna fight the dragon itself with his sword, and we're gonna need a pumpkin head so that the enderman in the end will not attack us. Then we have a stack of food, flint and steel, and some obsidian to make an end portal or a nether portal there. And we have 2 stacks of blocks, and we might go back after defeating the dragon to get some more, but we'll see then. Okay, so let's just throw our first ender eye. Where? I don't see it. Where did it go? Did it go underground straight away? Okay, we're gonna go over this way a little bit, throw it, and if it goes back to the house, no, it's way too close. It's not gonna be under the house. I think that's impossible. But let's just check it. Would be super crazy. There it is. So we have a heading, guys. That's where we're gonna go. For now, this is the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're gonna kill the Ender Dragon. That's gonna be awesome. I really look forward to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.